We see a lot in the media today about the negative effects that smoking has on our body. We even see some about the chemicals that are in cigarettes, like ammonia, a household cleaner, arsenic used in rat poisons, carbon monoxide, a poisonous gas, cyanide, a lethal poison, and formaldehyde used to preserve dead specimens. But how does smoking really affect our body today and every day in the future?
Smoking at the end of your life will cause something called COPD, which essentially means it's going to be very hard to breathe and to do functional things, to go up steps, to take a walk. If you have grandkids, to play with them, just to bend over and play with them. You're going to be limited, and things that you want to do in life and that you think you should deserve at the end of your life, maybe to do these things and to have a rich life, you're going to be limited in that if you've smoked throughout your life. So quitting, there's definitely advantages to stopping smoking. The body instantly starts to repair itself. So if you stop smoking, your body will it's an amazing mechanism. It will start to repair itself, and you'll be able to breathe better as soon as one day later.
Knowing that I should quit is one thing, but how do I go about actually quitting?
That's the first step, is that you must want to quit, because it's very difficult. I made choices a long time ago to start smoking for whatever reason, and that doesn't matter now. But you're living in a good time with tools provided to help you stop smoking. Gum patches, those didn't exist a couple decades ago. So it's a good time to give you aids that your doctor can write a script for some things that will help you, and just some other practical things. I know smoking can be a part of just your day-to-day activities. This is what you do. Yesterday and for the previous years, at this time I smoked. I had a meal, had a cup of coffee, I smoke. And when I drink a cup of coffee, I smoke. You gonna stop drinking coffee? Probably not. But you know what? You just need to work on changing that habit. And to not, a lot of people that drink alcohol, they say, I only smoke when I drink. Well, consider then stopping those other things and what leads you to keeping this habit in your life.
Let's talk about the cost of smoking cigarettes. At $6 per pack, smoking 1 pack per day will cost about $2,016 a year. Smoking 2 packs per day costs $4,032 a year. And even if you just smoke 1 pack per week, that still adds up to $300 a year.
Money that is spent on cigarettes that you're spending, you may not have it. Unless you're a rich person that you can just throw money away on tobacco, you're going to feel this, and it's going to feel really good to save that money for something else. You could literally buy a car with the money saved from cigarettes. If you don't drive, then something else, a nice coat. How about some toys for your grandkids? Set a goal for yourself, and you'll be more successful.
Does faith relate to quitting smoking?
A person's faith, if they are a person of faith, that's going to color the entirety of their life. And so I think maybe tying into that faith community, if you're involved with a church, they may have a group. You're just sharing with others. Just the accountability, I think, comes into play of saying, hey man, I want to stop smoking. Could you help me? Let's just think of some practical ways. If you're a person who believes in prayer, that certainly is a tool that you can use as well. I think I need to say this too about a spiritual aspect, is to not beat yourself up when you are unsuccessful. It is very rare for somebody to say, I want to quit smoking, or let's just talk other things, I want to stop this act. And it's very rare that they then never do that act again. Oftentimes, if I were to graph recovery, whether it's from heroin or smoking or coffee, if somebody wants to stop that, it is not a straight line from I'm going to stop using to I've stopped. Oftentimes, it's a bit squiggly, and there are times where you go back to this and then say, no, I made a decision, I want to stop, in this case, smoking. And then you re-up and you say, hey, I'm not going to kick myself for the failure yesterday, I'm just going to go on today.